Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, as you can see, we have Letitia's final edition in the garage and we've got a part to install. This Catback exhaust is hopefully going to completely transform how this car sounds and drives, and I think overall just make it a totally different car, because the stock exhaust doesn't really make the nicest sounds. It's very restrictive, so this should even free up a few horsepower, I'm sure, as well. But going to just do a quick install on it. I have just given it a bit of a clean up. So this is obviously used. I got this off Alan at AK Racing. This is his personal exhaust. It's been on his Evo for many years. He's changing the setup, and this is the exact exhaust that Letitia really wanted. It's, in our opinion, one of the best sounding catbacks you can get. They're just not very easy to get in Australia. You can obviously buy them, get it shipped over from the US, but costs a lot. So what we were thinking of doing was getting an NVIDIA N1, which is what she actually got me for my birthday a few years ago for my Evo. But then when we sold her Evo 10, this is the exhaust that she always had on it. And because we liked it so much, we ended up taking it off, putting the NVIDIA onto her old car, and putting the Ultimate Racing on my car. So that's what I have on my Evo 10 there as well. And now on hers, we'll have the same. So yeah, got some new gaskets. Got the exhaust ready to go. Just going to jack up the car, slide under, and shouldn't be too bad, I'm hoping, being such a low K Evo. It's not going to be very rusted or anything. That's the hope anyway. So yeah, I'll jack the car up, start pulling it off. I'm not really going to do a how-to on this. There's plenty of videos on that. What I more wanted to do is show you sort of some before and afters. So we went out the other day. We got a few revs and flybys of the car with the stock exhaust. Once I get this on, show you how it looks, and then we'll take it for a drive and we'll do the same thing, show you guys how it looks, how it sounds, some flybys, some revs, and yeah, hopefully Letitia is very happy with the car finally making sort of all the right noises, really. It'll have a little bit of turbo sound and a little bit of exhaust sound. So yeah, that said, I'm going to get this thing up in the air, slide underneath, and start undoing some bolts. Alright guys, well, as you can see, the exhaust is now on the car, taken it for a bit of a drive. Have just realised that it does have a bit of an exhaust leak, which I'll have to fix up. But yeah, it's on. Looks much better from the rear end with the exhaust tips, and sounds a lot better. So I will get some clips for you shortly. Just quickly go over, if you had not done an exhaust before and wanted to do it, pretty simple. We just had a bit of an issue with one bolt got stuck on. I say we because I ended up getting John, the absolute legend, with finest Evo 10, the yellow one. He ended up coming around, giving me a hand, because one of the bolts that goes into the cats was completely just stuck in there. It was not coming out. We ended up having to sort of strip that to get it out, and then had to go get a new bolt to replace that one because we didn't want to try and get that back in. But other than that, the rest of the exhaust came apart super easy. Swap the hangers over. Yeah, just some basic tools and jacks, and you can get it done. But yeah, like I said, I have now realised that there's a bit of an exhaust leak at the back, which I'll sort out another day. But for now, I just wanted to take it for a drive. And yeah, we've just realised it has the exhaust leak. So, but yeah, definitely made the car not look so stock from the rear end, and it does sound a lot better. Now, being that it still has the stock cat, it's not like loud. It's not crazy loud or anything, but it does sound a lot different to what it did with the stock catback. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll try and put a startup and revs of it when it was stock, and then do the same now. I'm not going to do a cold start comparison difference. It's not super loud, and yeah, I don't actually think I filmed a cold start on anything other than my phone. So I'm just going to do a warm start on both, some revs, just light revs, and then just some flybys. I've already got the before clips, obviously. So yeah, we'll do all that now, and we'll get a little comparison. All right, guys, well, there you go. There's a bunch of clips. Now, probably something you've noticed, you can hear a lot of intake sound now. We also did do a bit of an intake, just a temporary one, and it's a lot louder than we kind of expected. So it's probably a lot of what you can hear is the intake sound and the blow-off sound. So that's why I did a bunch of different types of driving past, trying to make sure you could definitely hear the exhaust. When driving the car, though, it's like picks up, like your ears pick up a good mix of both. Like you can hear a lot of exhaust and intake, but with the just having a catback and not having any type of high flow cat or test pipe or anything, or obviously downpipe, dump pipe, it's not the loudest exhaust. But if we did like one of the sort of, I don't know, like an example I always think of, like the NVIDIA Q300, where the whole back section is just like one big muffler, it'd be super quiet, because that's actually what I had on my car as one of my first exhaust setups, and with just a catback. And while compared to stock you could hear the exhaust, it wasn't making such a nice note like this one does. So yeah, once we do add the test pipe and a downpipe and manifold and everything, the exhaust is going to be perfect. At the moment it is a little bit quieter than what it will be, and obviously the intake is already making a lot of noise. We're going to change to a different intake, but that sound isn't really going to change much. The exhaust will get louder. So for a first little start to the exhaust without needing a tune, that is how it sounds. Sounds like really, really good in my mind. But yeah, I'm just gave the footage a little quick watch back, but I think you can hear a lot of intake and exhaust, intake and blow-off valve. But yeah, that's how it sounds and looks a lot better. Obviously, I'm showing the part of the car where you can't see the exhaust, but just cool lighting on it to do a little walk by. We've got Letitia's plates on the car now as well. I think that, don't think they were on when I started this video, but yeah, we threw those on as well. So yeah, car's looking good. Plenty mods coming. There's a few things showing up in the next few days. We've got a few other parts in the garage ready to go, so we're going to continue filming. We have done a couple of little things off camera, but yeah, I'll maybe do like a full video once we've got the sort of most of the mods that we're looking to do. I'll do a video sort of showing everything, the overview of the car, of where it's at, because we have done a couple of little interior things off camera, a few little engine bay things off camera. So yeah, we'll show all that. But for the main mods, I just wanted to film those and sort of, I don't know, just document the process of the car starting off from stock and getting it to a level that we're pretty happy with. I think Letitia's already loving the car a lot more now that it actually makes a bit of noise. Yeah, we just need to get some coilovers and some wheels and headlights, and then the car will look completely different. But it's already sounding the way we sort of want it to. So yeah, I think we'll end the video there. But yeah, if you guys are interested in getting an Ultimate Racing Catback here in the US, then you're lucky, because you can just buy them off the shelf there, it seems. In Australia, I did price one up because I was looking at buying a new one before we got this one off Alan at AK Racing. You can get them, but you just got to pay shipping and probably some sort of taxes or tariffs or something. I'm not exactly sure, but it was going to end up being like around a bit over the $2,000 Australian range. And you could get what is probably my other choice for a catback, which is the NVIDIA N1, for about $1,400. There was just none of those available at the time that we're buying this. They were all back ordered everywhere we spoke to. So this worked out well, because this is the actual exhaust that Letitia did want. And it does sound really, really nice. We actually did, with this catback, we actually did get a test pipe as well. We just didn't install that for now. Not sure if I mentioned that at the start. But yeah, that's where we're at. More videos coming. Make sure you subscribe and let me know what you think of the sound of the car. It sounds a lot better than when we picked it up. So yeah, I think I threw a few befores in to show you what it did sound like, and then the afters. You can hear a clear difference. It's like a totally different car to drive now. It makes the driving experience a lot better, actually hearing a bit of turbo and a bit of exhaust, rather than just sort of like the pretty quiet, vacuumy sounding exhaust and the no turbo noise. So yeah, we're definitely happy with it. Let me know what you think down below. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up as well. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, because we have a bunch more videos to do on this car, and we've got a bunch of Evo Cruise things happening. So yeah, should be plenty of Evo content for you guys on the channel coming up. But with all that said, until next time, catch you guys later.